Alaska's future prosperity depends on our ability to improve the well-being of the next generation. How we invest our resources as a state greatly influences the success of Alaska's children. The state budget is a reflection of our priorities. The Alaska Children's Budget translates the state's budget from just numbers and mathematical formulas into a story about the role our level of investment plays in determining the success and/or failure of our children. This video series breaks the children's budget into 5 core topics and summarizes the key points. The topic of this video explores how Alaska can refocus resources to increase and strengthen their investment in the next generation. Children are our most precious resource, and it is more vital than ever to ensure they are prepared to contribute to our collective success. However, our children are not faring well. In 2015, before the start of Alaska's 2015 to 18 economic recession, Alaska ranked as high as 27th in the Kids Count ranking. By 2019, Alaska ranked 45th. When a budget devotes resources to ensuring our children are healthy, live in safe, stable, and nurturing communities, get a good education, and contribute to our collective success, everyone benefits for years to come. But if we fail to invest in our children, the cost is vast and far-reaching. Shortchanging our children harms just about every aspect of a child's development, including their physical and mental health, nutrition, cognitive growth, education, and subsequent employment. And the cost to society is equally extensive, resulting in a rise in crime, use of substances, loss of economic investment, and increased pressure on government programs like corrections and Medicaid. The state budget represents Alaska's priorities. Alaska is investing less in children in real terms in fiscal year 20 than our average annual investment between fiscal year 11 and 14. Today, we are at a very important crossroads. We're beginning to see the impacts of reducing our investment in children materialize. The question before us is how we stop the erosion of children's well-being and the erosion of Alaska's future. First thing we need to do is look at the budget through a different lens. If we only look at the budget as numbers and mathematical formulas, children are just an afterthought. By looking at the budget through a children's focused lens, it forces us to examine if the budget is in line with our priorities and values. Next, focus on upstream policy choices with significant downstream benefits. A lack of investment in children will have negative downstream consequences for Alaska, just as not investing in your home or car result in higher costs later on. Upstream investments in children are repaid many times forward as those children become adults. Alaska needs to go so far upstream we stop the glacier from melting. Third, maximize federal dollars flowing into Alaska's economy. For example, Alaska has the second highest rate of uninsured children in the nation. The federal reimbursement rate is 90% for children in Denali Kid Care. These are the types of funds that could be utilized to support school nurses and counselors. Develop a statewide plan focusing on child well-being. The plan will allow Alaska to align the budget with our priorities and, most importantly, the value all Alaskans hold. All children in Alaska deserve to grow up in a safe, stable, and nurturing environment. And finally, stop allowing current resources be a barrier to creating a better future. Too often, the conversation begins with, "We only have so much money." If we start with only what we have for revenue, we have lost. If we want to ensure our children thrive and our families have the resources they need to fully contribute to our communities, we must be more resourceful with our existing revenue and find new sources of revenue. Check out the other videos that provide details about the children's budget, or download the budget at alaskachildrenstrust.org. Together, we can ensure our children, youth, and families thrive.